Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to swerve while we drive. It's yours truly, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes King Tuco. Bro, what's good?
Man, what's good, man? It's we in Swerve's house right now. It's the main event. Roddy Strong, next strong, going up against that boy, the one and only, man, the defending AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Swerve Strickland.
Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. And as always, today we shoot from the hip during our AEW Dynamite Wednesday night Black Party. Come on, come on.
I ain't gonna lie. We'll get to the rest of the show in a minute, but boy, I ain't gonna lie. I want to see this match. The mistake, we make the mistake all the time. We have high expectations for certain matches, and I got high expectations for this match. I really expect a really good match.
This ain't no mistake. This ain't no mistake because, hey, look, if you mean to tell me you gonna give me Swerve Strickland defending his title on the AEW Dynamite and we're going up against that boy with the strongest neck in the game, pause, no diddy. Hey, bro. I'm ready.
The strongest neck.
Hey, Roddy Strong is the Messiah of Brokeback Mountain, aka
Brokeback Mountain. You stupid. Hey, don't be playing my boy like that, man. You can't play my boy Roddy like that, man.
Come on, man.
That ain't fair. That ain't fair.
Hey, that's corn stash Peter right there.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's working for him. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I'm just jealous. I'm just jealous because I'm gonna be mid-30s without no facial hair. That we ain't here to talk about me. We're here to talk about this main event right now.
I told you, man. It's okay, man. It's okay, man. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
Oh man, I guess I got some eating to do. Yeah.
Hey,
But anywho, again, stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on to the main event. Let's go. All right, Roddy Strong starting out working on them legs. Hey, man, talk a little bit about the show, a little quick. MJF, man, you said you had something to say about that, man. Man, real quick, man, to the people, man. What did MJF say to you that got you riled up and whatever it is that you got to say?
No. I mean, it's nothing negative. It's actually nothing but praise for MJF. I know a lot of people, man, kind of question, and we did too. Towards the end of his, title run, it was like the thing that's been kind of prevalent in pro wrestling lately is the chase always seems to have what they say is it's easier getting to the top than staying on top. And so for years, man, with MJF chasing for the title, every time he showed up on TV, it seemed must see. It seemed can't miss. And then it seemed like once he got the title, after the first handful of months, it's like all right, start just kind of get watered down. Then we kind of revived it a little bit with the whole him and Adam Cole situation. But there was a period in time where MJF got stale. And then you know what? It was like, okay, the thing that really kept it interesting for a long time was the so-called bidding war 2024, right? And because you really didn't know, okay, is he staying or is he leaving? Towards the end of his run, it kind of became more apparent that, all right, like he's staying with AEW. And then, he took the time off. We already knew regardless that was going to be his last match at the end of 2023. Well, I guess technically January 1st, because he already had all these injuries that he needed time off anyway. But
he was heading down that King Omega road.
Yeah, but to see AEW go 5 months without him, dude, to see him come back last week and then to come out this week, night and fucking day. Like, I feel like, dude, I love Swerve, but you can really tell with Britt Baker being gone, with MJF being gone, with Jamie Hayter being gone, and a few others, like, dude, there is a massive void that needed to be filled. And no matter how much we push other people right now, I feel like MJF is truly the most valuable asset to AEW. I feel like the show ain't the same without him, and he proved that. And he ain't even stepped back in the ring.
Well, the show definitely ain't the same without him. You can definitely say that. But I think more of what you're saying is more based on the fact that, and it's just me, that's because they're originals. MJF has been in people have watched MJF grow in AEW. We watched him come in and be that smart, shit talking pussy ass dude that was just that you just wanted to smack the shit out of, to a dude that you're sitting here you're really cheering for, man, and you want to hear what he got to say. And yeah, you can still nail some of the stuff he says, but he's still that impactful. He still has that impactfulness. And again, he's an original. He's not a guy that we watch. And don't get me wrong, there's a difference between him and Bryan Danielson. And people that's established themselves in other companies and then came over. This is where he's getting his shine. This is where he's getting that. So, for him, Britt Baker and a handful of others, the best friends, Orange Cassidy. Why do people love Orange Cassidy? Because people watch Orange Cassidy grow. And that's the whole thing, man. We watch a lot of these guys grow. So I think a lot of them do have a certain they got a certain level of clientele, I should say, or I don't want to say clarity, but just a certain level of clout. That's the word I was looking for. Clout. That because that time, that growth, we've watched them. Orange Cassidy, he had a combined of 400 something days as the international champion. MJF, he held the championship longer than anybody in the company so far. Darby Allin, he's a multi-time TNT champion and a tag team champion. Like when you think of those guys, Daniel Garcia, the guy that they were just doing the promo about earlier, and he was just going back about the accident and everything that he went through to get back to be able to actually wrestle. Those are the people that when you watch them go from, oh, who is this new face, to, man, this, hey, this is that's what you going from. You going from that to this, and you want to see them people, and then that's not pumping. It's just the little tango dance that Daniel Garcia do. For those who don't know,
right.
That's I think that's the thing that separates MJF. So when he comes back, it's like one of the originals, like the guy, that dude. And again, and for his title run, to me, it did have some still kind of moments, but those moments, and honestly, the Adam Cole thing was the biggest thing because it came out of nowhere. I don't think no one really saw it. We didn't even see it becoming that big and being that catchy. And we were like, dude, this shit is stupid, but why are we enjoying this shit? Why are we enjoying this? So to me, just that dynamic and everything else, and the whole who's the devil leading up to it. Injuries obviously started to play a factor for him, which hindered him being there and probably wrestling a little bit more than what he could have that later half. I think that was a big part of it because, again, like you said, he had a lot of nagging injuries, but he was a champion. He couldn't take time off to let a lot of that heal up. So he made it through the year. It was a pretty good title run. It had its slow moments, but I feel like it's just because he's an original, man. Like people like you say, people love Swerve, and we love seeing him get his shine that he's getting. But if it's the love of a guy that's kind of, and Swerve is kind of borderline because he made a name in WWE, but he didn't do too big. He wasn't too big. He didn't do too much. He just did enough to be known. And then once he got here, it's like, okay, let's hope that they push him to the moon. They pushed him to the moon, and people love it. But MJF, as far as AEW is concerned, they've been watching this dude. They've been booing this dude for so long now. What they say, or I guess it's the opposite in this case. They say you see yourself, you will say that you're a bad guy for so long, you end up becoming a villain. I'm paraphrasing. I might have said it wrong, but I think it happened reverse for MJF. He's been the bad guy for so long that people ended up loving him, and that's what the case is now. It's just, you gotta love that respect.
You know what? I think it was because he was the bad guy initially, but then the longer time went on, you started to kind of see.
You're right. Like, ended up loving him.
Well, but you ended up loving him because the shit he was saying ended up eventually being right. When he started talking about CM Punk coming in, being the cancer, CM Punk this, CM Punk that, people, what's up, Clive?
People, Leo, my man. See, that's what I'm talking about. The correspondent on duty. That's what I'm talking about.
People didn't want to believe it at first, and neither did I. Nobody wanted to believe it because, like, yo, for the first time in over a decade, this man returned to pro wrestling. He was a savior to AEW. Like, you can see
that. But we knew that. We said, I said, dude, if he's doing anything, he's using AEW to get back in the company. I hope he do it right, and I hope they do him right. But outside of that, we knew it's only a matter of time that he's going back. Ain't no way in hell they weren't going to see this reaction he's getting in AEW and not be like, oh, yeah, we need to get off our bullshit. Hey, come on back, bro. Come on. You ready to come back? Come on back. Come on back. So we knew it. Anybody who didn't know it, you were fooling yourself.
Yeah, so and that was the thing. So it's like when he started talking, at first it came off as like him being a hater, but then like slowly but surely, everything he started to say started to like be proven true. So then it's like with him and Adam Cole, when they got together, because what was the one thing that he said, bro? I don't trust nobody because guess what? My whole life I've always been underrated, undervalued, underappreciated. Then what he do? He trusts Adam Cole, and then again, the one thing he feared, friendship, which is the reason he was an asshole, he got turned on. So now when we get him coming back, and it's like, yo, this me. Hey, fuck the bullshit. Fuck being nice. Hey, I'm all about me again. That's what we love. Because now it's that unpredictability factor. And I think that's what I love about NJF the most.
Yeah,
everybody on the card, even Moxley, he's a wild thing. He's a wild card. Bryan Danielson, he'll come out and say some shit. Christian Cage will come out and say some crazy shit. But MJF, that boy, we talk about toe tapping, and bruh, that
I told you that ain't toe tapping, man. He dancing on that mud. He didn't ran laps around that line. He passed it.
Like when he had that promo, and I'm gonna get off of it, but when he had that promo, he was going off on Tony Khan. He called this man a fucking mark on TV. It was like, bro, I'm pretty sure Tony Khan said, hey, yo, go ahead and say what you're going to say. But I don't even think even Tony Khan like, yo, bro, like, because you had people really question like, oh, bro, like, hey, he for real.
Controversy creates cash. Bischoff been
Who
saying
said that? Who said that?
Bischoff been saying it for years. I mean, come on, man. It is what it is. And it created some cash for him. Clive says, MJF speaks his mind and every person loves it. And it does. And you do love that. But right now we got to get to this. We got to get to this title match right now. Because right now it looked like the Undisputed is trying to pull some hanky panky and get one over on Swerve. And my boy just took he just took that. I don't know what he calls it, but it's like he goes up for the suplex, but instead he just they flip and man, he dropped him on his shoulder on the apron, man. My boy, oh my god, man, that the king of the backbreakers, like a rolling backbreaker suplex. I don't know. I don't know what to call it, but damn it, that hurt. Yeah, because he threw him up there so effortless and just.
I said it just now. It's like he got the base of that neck, like he hit that neck perfectly on that mud.
Right, like damn. But yeah, we gotta get to this main event, man. Hey guys, let's have a great show. Leo is on his learning tree.
I didn't realize.
I with all the smiles, I'm like, that's what I already knew what it was, because that's been Jericho the whole goddamn
and you know
show.
What's crazy? I must admit, again, I was wrong about the Acclaim. I must say, I was wrong with this learning tree gimmick. I fucking hated it. But today I embrace it. I embrace that shit.
I done told you, man. If there's anybody that knows how to be an obnoxious asshole, damn. If anybody knows how to be an obnoxious asshole, it's Chris Jericho. Okay, when the elbows off the ropes, elbow off the rope, elbow, backbreaker, nope, suplex, nope, angle slam. I wasn't sure which move he was going with. He actually did it. 1, 2. Oh, okay, he kicked out. Man, but Jericho is just that dude, man. You can never disregard that. I don't care. Yeah, he is old. He is getting slow. But he's finding ways to just make people relevant and bring people with him. And that's all he's done in AEW. I mean, dude, he could have probably won the AEW championship again, but he won it the first time. He lost it. He ain't had it since. And he's been doing nothing but helping growing people, regardless if he was with them or against them. I do. Hey man, Jericho can do what the hell he want to do. And you get to a certain point where you can just do shit. And I ain't never seen Jericho walk around like this. So again, all these years in this damn business, and this man still finds ways to reinvent himself and to somehow still be somewhat damn relative.
I will say, at first I didn't think that Brian Keith kind of fit, but seeing him be like a kiss ass today, I'm like, all right, you know what?
Angry kiss ass. He's not just a kiss ass. He's ready to whoop somebody's ass and tell you suck. And you make sure that baby respects Chris Jericho. You gonna tell somebody else, hey baby, better respect. Yo, he's the rotten apple. Like for real. Like dude, like are you kidding me? Big Bill is Big Bill. Like he's always kind of shown he can kind of be that kind of goofy guy, and he can be serious. As my boy just missed with the kick. Oh, but he caught. Hold on. Oh, right upside the head. There it is. 1, 2, 3. There it is.
Swerve, I swear to God, I don't know what it is about the house call, but I just love how effortless he do it.
Man, I've been telling you, man, ever since I seen him do that shit in NXT. The first time I seen him do that shit in NXT, he just out of nowhere just came up and just bow. And I'm like, ooh, what the hell kind of. Hey, I'm like, that's the new super kick. To me, that's the new super kick.
And I like when he do it because it's like that twist at the last second. I don't know, that twist is making it look.
It's that extra. It's just that bow. But when he hit Christian with it, Christian with that spear, dude, that's a finisher. That's a finisher. That's a move that you gotta be able to hit a dude, bow, and he out for like 3 seconds. He out for 5 seconds. Long enough for you to get a 3 count. That's the type of move smaller guys gotta have. That's the type of move a Carmelo Hayes need to have. He's gotta have a move. That's the type of move a Montez Ford gotta have when he starts his single run. You gotta find a move. That's that move. Now,
and that's a move you can hit on anybody. It could be a big person, small person. Yeah.
And nobody's doing. I ain't never seen nobody do that move like that. I ain't been seeing nobody do that. Look at Granny. Granny swerving while she's driving. Yeah, baby.
Hey, with her MJM scarf on, though.
I like it. Hey, let Granny drive. I like it. Granny in the front row swerving and driving. Hell yeah, man. Let Granny do her thing. She's living her best right now.
Hey, look, between Rey Mysterio and Granny and Swerve Granny, man. Look, hey. The senior's showing out, brother.
Hey, man, look, Granny can go tell her grandkids she was driving and swerving with the little Negro champion.
Oh, you stupid. I was not ready for that one. I was not ready.
I wanted to catch you off guard.
I feel your pain now. I got you. The little colored boy.
Hey, the one with the, he was swerving and driving.
Oh man.
But nah, man, just having some fun. Leo said damn too cold. Hey man, we gotta have some fun. Oh man.
Real talk for real fans,
Hey man, for real, man.
It's all they do.
Wrestling is based on his race of U.S. racism. Shit. You gotta learn to embrace it.
Hey,
gotta learn to have a little fun.
Have you been seeing on the internet, man? What's it, man? Over there in Africa, what is it, like the Ugandan Fight League or whatever?
Nah.
Dude, so I ain't gonna lie. I think even Will Ospreay said he wanted to go have a match over there. So, dude, real quick. So it's like this wrestling federation over in Uganda, but they don't have an actual ring. They just out here like in a fucking like mud pit.
Wait a minute, that's a real thing?
Yeah, bro, that's a real thing.
I thought that was just some dudes just doing some shit.
Bro, no. Hey, Drew McIntyre just spoke on it. Will Ospreay said he want to go over there and have a match. Yeah, bro, like they legit be having sanctioned matches over there.
Dude, man, picked the man up and body slammed him on the ground.
Yeah,
and he picked him up and did it again.
Yeah. That's a real thing. That's a real thing.
I didn't know that was a real thing. I seen that video. I seen a comedian was making fun of it, but it was funny. And I'm like, man, this is crazy. Like, if this was a real thing, boy, these people will be broke up in 2 weeks. Yeah. I didn't know that was a real thing. Damn. Yeah, kick the dough in on some BS today. Yeah, you late. you real fashionably late. But it's okay. CP time, baby. CP time. But dude, I didn't know that was a real thing. I really did not know that. I thought that was just something people, it's Africa. So, they ain't got no ring. So they gonna wrestle in the dirt. They was having fun. They was hurt, but they was having fun. That's cool. Wow.
Nah, brother. Hey, they legit. They got actual people over stateside in the UK wanting to go over there and get a part of the action. Hey, can you imagine, bro? Hey, can you just imagine this, brother? You out there, man, you wrestling in your flip-flops or what have you, and then John Moxley just come out and start DDTing motherfuckers in the dirt.
Nah, you just walking up and all of a sudden a dude just run up and double front kick you in the chest. Like you don't even see him coming. All of a sudden the crowd just moving. You just see 2 feet coming straight for you. Bow! Bro, it's like the match has started. You in the match. You about to right now. It's a no holds bar.
Oh, hey, see, Leo know what I'm talking about. He said, "Get this. Their biggest heel is a white guy named Lord White that's trying to conquer him. Yeah, it's this dude that's over there, bro. He a wrestler, but his whole thing is he's trying to conquer like the Africans."
You tell me wrestling, racism, and you tell me I don't, man. And they go hand in hand. Okay, it's all about how you do it. And man, you can't tell me you can't take something and man.
Hey, I think it's time to revive. It's time to bring back Akeem the Dream, brother.
Man, the Nation of Domination. It's time, man. I want him. I want it. I want it. Come on, man. I want it now. Man. Will versus Swerve for the title. Yes, sir. For a bit Door. But I'm a little surprised by that. Like, dude, this is early. Yeah. I didn't expect this. This is early. I thought Will may win the Owen Hart tournament and get the title shot then, but if Bryan Danielson's going to be in the tournament, I want him to win it. If Daniel really wants to win the championship, like, all right, I came in, I've been here for a couple of years. I didn't fought everybody. I didn't won, but I didn't lost to people. Like, man, like, you know what? I want this one thing on my way out the door. I want the Sting. I want the Sting treatment. Yeah. Even if he left and did go back to WWE, I wouldn't even be mad if I'm Tony Khan, bro. Shit, thank you for coming and thank you for your service. Here you go. Here's the championship. Yeah. You the champion. You one of the few people that can say, along with Moxley, that you are AEW and WWE champion. So it's like, bro, like, dude, okay, shit. And if you get a chance before you go, you get to be the IWGP champion. And if you feel like TNA want to give you a shot, but I doubt it because now they're working with WWE. But hey, you can go back there and then go over there again. I don't know, but I'm not mad at it for one more run. I'm not.
I mean, look, not at all. And my thing is this: I really think he will succeed right now. He's proven more than enough that he can do it on his own without Hero.
Oh my God. Leo says Mace and Mansoor went over there to beat Lord White and say,
yeah, I saw them. Yeah, they had like a tag match or some shit like that. They went over there and whooped dude ass. But yeah, bro, it's legit. It's legit, dude.
Hell no.
Hey,
hell no, man.
Hey, you know what? They should start sending NXT talent over there. That's the real Forbidden Door.
Hey, man, that's why, bro. But dude, the fact that that's a real thing, like that's wild. Yeah. Man, Drew McIntyre, son. Man, Drew better not show up, bro. You already over the hill, my boy. You one Claymore on your back and it's over. Yeah, bro. Because you land on a rock, it's a wrap. It's over for you, my boy. A pebble in the back, and it's done.
Yeah, I can see that now. Dark side of the ring, Drew McIntyre. How did your career end? I want to see the Ugandan Wrestling Federation. Oh,
yeah, you're right, Leo. WWE isn't the place for that. But hey, look, win the AEW championship, retire, bro. You did historical shit. I'm not mad at you, brother. I'm not mad at you. Your name gonna be one of a few.
But yeah, man. So I don't know, but bro, what you think of tonight? Overall,
I wasn't really mad at the show. The whole, the fatal 4-way. we had Kyle O'Reilly, we had Orange Cassidy, we had my boy Ray Phoenix, and then we had who was the other person? God damn it, who was the other person? Leo. Who was the other person in the match? I can't think of who the other person was in that match. And I'm gonna be mad at myself because I know who the person is. I just can't say their name. It was Penta, Kyle O'Reilly, Orange Cassidy, Ray Phoenix. Oh no, that was it. No, it wasn't Penta. It wasn't Penta. Penta wasn't in the match. No, it was Ray Phoenix. It was Kyle O'Reilly. It was Orange Cassidy, and I can't think who the fourth. Jay Lethal. Okay, I was about to say who the hell was that fourth person? It was Jay Lethal. That was actually a really good match. I liked it that match. I liked it the first match. No, actually, that was the first match. I'm sorry. That was the first match. I liked it that match. I liked the opening segment. The women's the whole Toni not Toni Storm. Statliner coming out, pretending like she was still friendly with Orange Cassidy. Laid the fuck. Oh, she laid. Oh, my girl was like she went full force into that boy jaw. Didn't see my girl Willow come out. I was hoping to get a real quick added match, and I thought maybe if it wasn't tonight, it would have been next week that we probably would have saw Willow and Orange Cassidy versus Statliner and Trent. Because I could see that happening soon. But I thought that was cool. The Jericho stuff was silly. The Acclaim getting shitted on by the EVPs. Hey, and Caster was just getting into his flow. He was about to get ready to rip one. And of course, man, they definitely got interrupted on that. Which was, that was what it was, but no Okada, no Ospreay. Which honestly they didn't need them. I will say if there's a downer for me, the CMLL match versus the BCC. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a tag match. I didn't realize all 8 men were gonna be in the match. Right. You just did Anarchy in the Arena, so it kind of felt like it was an all over the place match. It was okay, nothing too crazy, but if there was a one downer, I would say that the Maya Moore versus Saraya match, I actually liked that better than I liked that. But other than that, the show overall was cool. I think TK put on a solid show this week, and you saw a lot of people. We got MJF, we got the champion, we got the Combat Club. We saw Toni Storm. We saw Saraya do we saw. We didn't see her come out live, but she cut a little video promo.
Willow.
She not Willow. Monet. She made her presence known, but that was it. She didn't come out and dance. She didn't do nothing else. She just talked a little shit. They made it official. Her and old girl gonna fight title for title at Forbidden Door. It's different, so they're gonna fight title for title. So I'm like, okay, cool. I thought the show flowed pretty well.
Your boy DG, Your boy DG, he had a nice little video package.
Yeah. And that made my heart sing, because I like Daniel Garcia, and I've been wondering where my boy has been at, and I want to see him, and I want to see Ricky Starks back on TV real soon. I want to see those two guys back on TV. And just doing what they do best. But I like where they're doing with Garcia. Him, like I said, him revisiting that story, what happened to him having that fire when he first got there, and then him trying to get that fire back and just get back to being him, man. I'm good with it. I want to see it. Give me my boy Daniel Garcia, so we can come out and do his dance and get them wins, because it's time for him to get a championship. It's time for my boy to hold some gold around the waist. I mean, he was the ROH pure champion. Two-time pure champion. Respect for that, but it's time for my boy to get either that TNT. I want him to get into this tournament, which my boy Takeshna is in the tournament, so I'm good with that. But yeah, I definitely want to see Garcia with a championship around his waist.
I mean, yeah, for sure. And again, going back to AEW originals, we know these guys fought in other companies, but not nothing major like AEW, right, with WWE. So Garcia, got to see him. Ricky Starks, that's the one guy I'm waiting on. I don't know what's up with the contract situation, but goddamn, bro, we got Brian Cage back. We got Brian, who didn't look bad. Cage didn't look bad.
We saw Mark Briscoe, and that was a pretty good match. Cage, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Cage would actually get the victory. But Mark Briscoe ended up getting the victory, and he's going to advance to the, I believe it's a ladder match for the TNT Championship at the pay-per-view. So he's going to be a part of that. So that's going to be a nice little ladder match. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. That TK didn't already. Oh man, dude. So I'm good with that. But if you really look at this card for Forbidden Door, I mean, you got Swerve versus Ospreay. You got what's old girl's name again? I forgot.
Stephanie Vacker.
Vacker versus Monet for the title. You're gonna have the TNT ladder match. You got Toni Storm, which I'm pretty sure she's defending it against. I don't even know the girl that came out.
Mina Shirakawa.
Okay, I know she's New Japan, so they're gonna fight for the championship. Moxley's supposed to fight, I believe, but they didn't say who he was fighting. So it's like, dude, so far right now, TK's putting together a nice little card. Hey, Forbidden Door look like it's gonna be a banger. I'm good with that. The only thing for me is you gave me Ospreay and Swerve so early. Where's Hangman Page, man? I need Hangman Page to come back and face Swerve while Swerve is the champion. Like I need that right now. I need that, and it's just only so he can say what he said. Now you go, dude, come on, man. You got to try to screw this man at least once and have a banger of a match, and then you can go back to being a daddy. I just need a couple of weeks of your time. You don't need much to build the story. That's the whole thing. That's an instantly pour water in an instantly made story. That's all you got to do. So all you need to do is just come back. That's all you need to do. If he come back and just do something, cool. I'm good with it. Tits versus tits. Mina versus Toni. Hey, yeah, that's. I ain't gonna lie. I laughed when they did that, and it was Mariah came in. She put both of them. I'm like, really? Is this the new best fans giving what they give the people what they want? I'll take it. I'm just saying, man. Like, wow, okay, this the female version of give the people what they want. Survivor Series TNA versus NXT WCW WWE Invasion reveal. I could see something like that happening. That actually may be better. That I ain't gonna lie, to have a TNA versus WWE, but I don't know if it'd be NXT. Like, because the War Games match is now on the main roster. It's not in NXT no more. Yeah. So I don't know if TNA. I'm not sure how. I mean, you can get certain people, but you want people that you want to see in that match. So we'll put a pin in that, Earl. We'll come back to it when we get closer to that time. Right now, we're nowhere near it. Let's see how long this deal works out. But other than that, man, Leo said the show was a 4 out of 5. Earl, if you saw the show, what did you think of the show? We know we got to get an Earl rating. It just don't feel right without an Earl rating. Clive, let us know what you was thinking. Bro, what did you think of the show, man?
I thought it was solid. I would give it a 4. I would give it a 4. I give it a 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. It was solid. It was solid.
Clive gave it a solid 4. Andy, what you think of it was, man? But solid 4. But everybody seems to be about the right age, about 4. I got it at 4 too. I thought it was a really good show. Main event was really good, so I wasn't mad about that. I gave it a 4 too. It wasn't mind blowing, but it was solid. Like, damn, I enjoyed from the beginning and I enjoyed the end. And Jericho was. I don't know why Jericho just made me like this goofy shit he's doing now. It is what it is, man. But other than that, man, Earl says a 2.7. Earl, what was wrong? I figured you would have gave a 3. I figured a 3 at least, Earl. What happened? What did you have a problem with, Earl? But bro, any parting words before Earl, give us his reasoning for the 2.7?
Man, nah, dude. Like I said, good show. Solid week of wrestling this week. Monday Night Raw was cool. SmackDown was all right. We got NXT Battleground this weekend, bro. We got
NXT was okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot. We got Clash of the Castle. Goddamn. I just realized we got 3 pay-per-views. God damn.
Dude, I told you, man, because we got this, and then we got Clash at the Castle, and then in about 2 weeks, we got Forbidden Door. Yeah. Hey, summertime, baby. It's a summertime. It is what it is. Leo says, well, damn, Earl, You the bad apple in this, like Brian Keith with Jericho. Earl Leo says you are the bad apple of the GOW. You know what, Earl? You have been dubbed the bad apple.
Bad apple.
You have been dubbed the bad apple of the GOW. You can thank Leo for that. Bro, other than that, man, solid show. I enjoyed it. Friday, again, is still up in the air, folks. Not really sure if we're going to be on Friday. So, but just keep the notifications on. If we hop on, you know it's all good. If everything works out. If not, we will see you guys on Sunday as we go live for the NXT Battleground. Hey, Jordan Grace, Roxanne Perez for the NXT Championship. Bro, I'm definitely interested to see if she gonna walk out double champion, man. Because if she does, this is definitely gonna shake up the wrestling. You know, this is gonna definitely shake some things up in wrestling.
I'll tell you what, Roxanne got it. Man, she gonna lose the title, but in the grand scheme, did she really lose? Because you could always run that back. You know, WWE always will get theirs at the end. So I'm saying it'd be a nice little shock.
Unless there's a title switch coming up, considering TNA got a pay-per-view coming up the very next week. But you know, you ain't heard it here, but you know, you heard it
live and direct.
Earl says, I take pride in hand delivering spoiler alerts. Of course you do, sir. Of course you do. Roxanne had 2 titles, the Raw H. Yeah, but she ain't holding them both at the same time right now. Nope, and those titles don't matter. The title that matters is it's a WWE title that's being up for grabs against a non-WWE wrestler. That's the champion of another company. Yeah, that's the whole thing there. But other than that, Leo says he don't see Jordan Grace winning. Leo, you might have to go in the corner for that, just for going up against it. I am the Bobby Heenan of the GOW. You know it, Earl. You might have to get that one too. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, man, we're gonna get out of here. Like I said, man, we may be on Friday, we may not, but if not, don't worry. We already we'll see you guys Sunday. We'll rock out live for the pay-per-view at the start at 8:00, and then we'll do what we do after that, because then we got Clash at the Castle that following weekend. So man, it's the summertime, and hey, it's time for that grind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, but before we get out of here,
ladies and gentlemen,
chin up, tits out, and watch for the shoe.
Fuck them kids.